A man was demolishing a wall as usual when he unexpectedly discovered a banknote inside a nearby cabinet. Just as he was about to double-check the cabinet, his colleague urged him to leave the building immediately because it was scheduled for demolition in 2 hours. Without much time to think, he quickly stuffed the money back and followed his colleague out of the building to ensure everyone's safety. There were even designated personnel conducting headcounts, so he had to find an opportunity to re-enter the building. The man, who was about to collect his wages, quietly returned to the vicinity of the building, claiming that he had left his jacket in the restroom. An hour and a half before the building's demolition, he opened the fence and entered the building once again. Relying on his memory, he returned to the room where the huge sum of money was hidden. As he looked at the countless banknotes, he excitedly pumped his fists in the air. However, just as he stopped to take a break, he suddenly heard an unusual noise outside the window. He carefully peeked out to investigate and saw someone checking every room, clearly looking for the money. The man quickly stuffed the cash into his bag and snuck out through the stairwell while the other person was distracted. He had only descended a few floors when he noticed a group of thugs also preparing to enter the building. As they got closer, he had no choice but to hide on the nearest floor. However, in his panic, he accidentally kicked a steel pipe, revealing his presence to everyone. The man hurriedly hid the money and concealed himself behind a curtain. At that moment, he discovered an old man also hiding from them, and they both realized each other's presence. Just as he was about to be discovered, the thugs left. It turned out that they had caught the man's colleague who had come looking for Jack. In order to get the huge sum of money, the leader of the thugs had brutally beaten the colleague, pinning him to the ground. Witnessing the innocent colleague being killed, the man's surprised gasp gave away his location. Now desperate, he had no choice but to confront them directly. With incredible speed, he took down the first person. The man used to be a boxer but was forced to retire due to an arm injury, leading him to take this part-time job. It was clear that the person in front of him was no match for him, as he was repeatedly knocked down. Just as they were engaged in intense combat, a woman suddenly appeared behind him and knocked him out.